suppose we could try and take on one of these trolls as well, see what they're all about. Why not? Ouch. They hit pretty hard, you know. We're stomped. That ain't good. But yeah, just stay on him. Knock him out. Bob's your uncle. I'd yelling. Lovely. Better loot would have been nice, but hey ho. Yeah, still not finding any holes. Maybe it's in that little room that we can't really get into. Maybe we gotta do a bit of torrent parkour to get in there. Got some rind rower for our trouble. Where were you lot coming from? I thought we cleared this place. I mean, we could just head towards the cave at this point. We can always come back to these ruins later, because the cave is going to have a site of grace in it, isn't it? Caves generally do. So yeah, maybe we'll just press on. Find ourselves a cave. Also, there's a bonfire of some sort. Merchant? Maybe? Or just a dead bonfire. That's fine. But yeah, the Yellow Annex Tunnel. Makes sense. No item ahead, therefore praise the lift. Thanks. Message. Yep. Yep, no items. That's fine. See, this is what I'm talking about, that I've mentioned before. All these identikit caves and catacombs and whatnot would be cooler if they just had slightly different textures. And this one does have. Let's eat some runes. More decks. I should probably check actually what our weapons are scaling on. Yeah, they're scaling mostly on decks. So if we want more damage, then we want more decks. Now, a lot of dead miners down here. And what have we got? Some sort of pit. Do we want to go down the pit? Probably. First off behind. So I'm guessing this door doesn't open from this side? Yeah. So we go down into the pit, work our way around, and make our way back out. Fair enough. What you got for us, pit? Bunch of dead miners is what you've got. And a broken lift. Oh, hello. Now, are we better off with our flail, even though it's not leveled up very much? Maybe. It's plus 13. Getting decent smithing stones down here, as you might expect. That's freezing grease, that's cool. Wreck up the place on our travels. Aha. Now you are just swinging straight through our attacks. And yeah, I feel like our pole arms are just better at this point for damage. So we'll go back to that. What am I hearing? Is that rats? Maybe. Nice. Jump attacks are good against these lads because one-handed attacks with our pole arm are bouncing off. But yeah, jump attacks are solid. Do we want to go down there? Oh, that's what we're hearing. Gravity magic and whatnot. Do we want to go down or do we want to go across here first? This might... No, it's not a dead end because there's a ladder there. Somber 8. Very nice. So, down or up? Maybe down. And then we'll come back and we'll go up. But first off, down. Good. Thank you message. Well, probably thank you. Let's do it first and see what happens. It's hard to tell what's the smithing stone in here and what's just like an ice crystal. I'm surprised these lads bleed. But I'm grateful. And a rune arc for our troubles. Yep. Luna just rolled over on top of my PC and fell off the edge of it. It was like a 1-inch fall to my desk, but it was enough to start with. Bless her little socks. It's an Onyx Lord. Yeah, we'll probably have a flask. Your magic is stopped by a beam. That's good to know. And you are killed. And we've got another Alabaster Lord sword. And an ancient dragon smithing stone. You don't say. We need one of those. Yeah, let's just check. Is that another of the great swords? It is. So you can dual wield them in one playthrough. Because you can get one in the Lake of Rot as well. And we'll take that smithing stone. And that smithing stone as well. So yeah. Down was indeed the best way to go. Let's rate that message as good. Didn't miss any smithing stones in there, I hope. Now, you're going to come to life, so let's give you the old bleed. And you as well. Grand. I do appreciate these people actually leaving all these messages telling us where the smithing stones are. Because yeah, pretty hard to spot at times. I can still hear what sounds like gravity magic on the go. So I wonder if there's another Onyx Lord around somewhere. Yeah, there is. Somber 9. That's pretty good. Now this guy's pretty easily staggered. Easier than his mate down below. That's more like the Onyx Lords we know and love. They just fall over at the drop of a hat. Is that our door which only opened from one side? It might well be. Which means this might be a boss. Are we ready for a boss? I think we are. The Sammy twins ready to roll. Astal Stars of Darkness, what? Okay, maybe we're not ready. Another bloody Astor. That's the last thing we wanted. God, that wrecked us both. Now where is it? Over here. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, that hits twice then because we rolled into it. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, we're going to run out of flasks rapidly around here by the look of it. We'll just let it do its thing there to mimic Sam. And then, yeah, that's fair enough. Now, what's this all about? Oh, it's those things. Very well. I'm glad it bleeds. Because that means we can kill it. Although, we are now out of flask. Come on, Astor. You horrible goblin. I suppose we don't need to hit it in the head when we can just hit it anywhere. Did we get it? Or are we being slammed? Come on, Mimic Sam. Do the job. Oh, come on now. So close. I feel like with all of our flasks, that's a perfectly doable boss. So let's find out. Sam and Sam versus Astor. Oh, Jesus. Good start. Right. Now he's going for me. Yeah, if I was less worried about hitting him in the head and more just worried about actually hitting him, then we would have probably got that done. Although, having said that, we're now having difficulty hitting him at all. There he is. Hits us, it seems. Yep. And now we're in trouble and we need a safety flask. Oh, it's going to explode out. Yep, another safety flask required there. And yeah, every time he says that explosion, we seem to be underneath him, so there's like zero chance of getting away. Just avoid all of that nonsense if we can. Stamina's low. You can recover whilst we're lying around on the ground. Oh, Mimic. Well, now we're bugging, aren't we? Ah. Yeah, not sure if there's any way at all of dodging that attack. I'm going to say no because it's just ludicrous. Almost got him. Thanks to that bleed. Now this will be the big meteor slams again. There we go. Die, you awful bugger. We got the meteorite of Astor that we're never going to use. But yeah, got runes. Runes is always welcome. Now, where do we want to be at this point? Somewhere over there, generally. Let's go back to Round Table for some levelling. Yeah, sorry, we may as well get to 60 Vigour. So, a couple more Vigours, and we'll continue our adventures in the snowfields next time. So yeah, we'll be back for you at some point, Moog. But for now, let's pop on Erdtree's Favour +1 for the extra equip load and stamina and all that gubs. And that will hopefully... It's enough. Yay. Double Rapier. We got Bleed, Rot and optional Poison on the right, and we got Frostbite on the left. Although most of our attacks are with the right rapier by the look of it. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah. But that's cool. We'll get the occasional Frostbite off. Now, where were we? We were underground. We were pressing on with our quest to grab a new bell bearing. I should have popped back. I should have grabbed my runes. Yeah. Have we got... I'm just going to get distracted by something else now. We haven't got Twiggy. That's a shame. Because we could have used those runes to upgrade our spirit. Let's get Twiggy. Just because it's nice to have. And then we can drink a bit of Twiggy, go into Moog, probably die. But at least we'll keep our runes. 18k isn't much in the general scheme of things, especially when we've got access to Moog's house and we can just get all the runes we might require. But still, I'm stubborn. So we'll grab Winged from there. And then we'll work our way down this cliff nice and safe. Like so, nice and safe. We'll grab Twiggy. Yeah, it's a 30-second job. Now we just need to drop aggro so we can teleport. Right, come on boys. Actually trying to dodge his attack helps as well. So yeah, we kind of get stuck in animations with the old Dragon Breath, which means we can get caught in blood flames. We're doing alright on the damage front this time. And we can get crits on him now and stab him up good. Yeah, that attack just ruins our shield, boys, unfortunately. And ow some more. Let's see how we get on with a bit of that. And yeah, this hits us too much. Ah, and the delay on that one always gets me. We're doing well. And now I forgot to switch back to my rapier. Jeez. And there it goes. Fair enough. He's actually harder for us than real Moog. say real Moog because the fact that this one can't be hit with any status effects and stuff kind of tells us he's an illusion. Now, a few runes spent with old Roddy later, and we're back in the action. Let's see how you feel about double rapier. Not a fan. Good. So what was in the second room? First one down below was the shield skull plate that we don't need. This one might have been a glove warp of some sort. No, that's the third one, isn't it? Is it the third one? Yeah, the second one is the bell bearing we were looking for. Good. Now, do we carry on across the top or do we go to the bottom? We may as well carry on across the top while we're up here. Oh yeah, we could probably upgrade our ice rapier as well. I should have spoken to Hugh whilst I was back at base. Alright, did this chest hold anything of merit? Let's have a quick sniff before that ball drops and kills us. A somber. And then we get a slightly smaller somber from the scarab. At some point I'm going to have to play this with an item randomizer. That sounds like a heck of a lot of fun. Now, what if we just rush in and give this lot the old dragon breath? How do they feel? Didn't work as planned. And now we're getting ruined. Very well. Oops. Now it's working more as planned. Basically because they won't go beyond a certain spot. No, she's like, that was cheating. Yes, it was. What are you going to do about it? We get back a bunch of flasks as well. Excellent. Grab the old trinket that no one needs. Just because it's right here. Is it a legendary? In that case it does serve a purpose in that it's good for old chiefs. The legendary talisman, yeah. I haven't really been paying attention to the legendary talismans, Chief. I think I'll just clean that up with someone once we get to the end. I've kind of got a bunch of stuff done today with Lulu though. Even if it's been a bit hodgepodge and random. Bit chaotic, one might say. Haven't really achieved our main goal, which was get to the Moonlight Altar and kill dragons, but we're nearly there. At the very least we should get through most of Rot Lake, because that's nice and quick. Now, I feel like this lad at the end is also a spirit and thus might not be vulnerable to things, but let's try and find out. I might have bled him once before actually, so he might be vulnerable. We will see.
O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the Witch cometh.
Yeah,
Rend
he's
thy
vulnerable.
flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Good stuff. Now he's healed, but you can't heal the rot, so all is well in that regard. Oh. Now he's getting in the hits. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God! We died after the hit because of that extra dot effect he's got. Dagnammit. So safety flasks are the order of the day with this boy. Right, see how he feels about a bit of rapier. Ooh. Wasn't expecting to stagger him that quick. I guess that's the Rot Breath doing that for us. Because of its physical damage. Yeah, dodge to the side. Or just get out of range. But yeah, he doesn't like that Rot Breath one little bit. You're right there, bud.
Beautifully fought. My thanks. Tell Blythe and E.G. I love them.
Will do, Ran. Sorry about the hole. Trying to kill you with an amber potion. Well, I suppose the question should be asked. Why is there a lake of rot down here? Malenia released the rot, for sure. But she didn't live under Liurnia at any point. So, why rot? Why here? Is this... It's said that there might be a rot goddess who's one of the Outer gods. And if that's the case, does the rock goddess live down here somewhere? And did it give Malenia the powers of rot? I suppose we should deal with this Alabaster Lord while we're up here. Don't really have a lot of choice in the matter, do we? Well, we do. We don't need to come across here and deal with him. Thinking about it. It's just reflex to start running in this direction. Yeah, he doesn't like the old physical attacks, it seems. So that's him out of the way. Oops. There we go. Maybe it was worth it. Maybe this item makes it worth it. Yeah, Somber 9. Good. That's our rapier up a touch more. And then both that and our Dragon Seal will just be waiting for a Somber Dragonstone. Now, do we try and mess with the Tree Spirit down here? That's a question. It's probably a bloody stupid question because it wrecks us every time we try. But maybe we'll give it a go. Let's see how we get on against these lads. It's not a promising start, all told. Alright, let's aggro the bugger. And run away. Cleanse our rot. And then we'll get in a quick heal if we can. And get off our Twiggy Flask. And summon the boys. Right. Oh, come on now. We're well out of range of that. Okay. You're gonna attack the boys. Right, I think we've got it rosted. That's good. I don't think we've got it frozen yet, though. Now maybe we have. Quick safety flask. And it's pretty much dead. Lovely. Well done, the boys. And we got a golden seed for our troubles. It's actually pretty worthwhile, all told. And we got a decent chunk of rune, I guess. Yeah, don't stand in that, the boys. Come with me. We may as well kill a bunch of other fools whilst we can. Although we could just bob back to base at this point. Yeah, we're out of time, so let's bob back to base and level up our Mimic tier a bit more. For the first time in bloody forever, let's increase our number of flask charges. Mimic friend is now plus 10. Lovely.
Well,
Frozen needle is now plus 9. Oh, we actually got what we need to get our Antspur rapier up to plus 21. Even better. I wasn't expecting that. It's been a good day, Lulu. Well done.